Welcome back to Tech Update. We designed this channel to keep everybody up to date in the world of technology. Join the community by subscribing so we can keep you up to date as well. Enjoy the video guys, and this last one is crazy, just so you know.
Have you ever wished to be a superhero but couldn't find a radioactive spider or a vet with poisonous waste to help you? Friends, fear not, for today we'll be looking at 9 superhero devices that you can acquire. Stay with us till number 1, because it's a doozy. The pyroshooter. The pyroshooter, number 9. Pyrokinesis is one of the coolest abilities one may have. I know I made it sound a little ironic, but wouldn't it be cool to be able to set jets on fire at will from your wrists? I can't guarantee they won't be arrested, but the pyromaniac in me says yes, and I'm sure yours does too. Unfortunately, this kind of power can only be seen in movies until today, when I present to you the pyroshooter. Another advantage is that owning this great super device will cost you that little. You can be the proud owner of this hazardous little item for $150 on Amazon, a tiny price to pay for the ability to singe off the eyebrows of a supervillain or a superhero if you owe that way. Invisibility cloak. I would bet $1 million that if you asked a bunch of docile and boys out there what kind of superpower they want if they had a chance to have one, invisibility would be one of the top replies for obvious reasons. Invisibility is not one of the most prevalent superpowers in movies and comic books, with the Invisible Man Sue Storm and Harry Potter's invisibility cloak being the most well-known wielders. Ponies don't have invisibility cloaks, but that doesn't mean you wouldn't like to have it. Thanks to good old Japanese innovation, this extraordinary power could be available in the near future. Japanese scientists have developed their own version of Harry Potter's invisibility cloak, which is made of a light silvery material and can make it disappear in an instant. However, the similarities end there. The Japanese invisibility cloak works by using retro-reflective projection technology, which is a process that creates an augmented reality and then projects it into the real world. To put it simply, the material that the cloak is made of acts as a flexible screen that projects whatever the camera attached to the back of the cloak sees, giving the illusion that when looking at the wearer I am invisible. The Batmobile. Okay, nothing makes a Batman fanboy happier than the prospect of cruising down Gotham Avenue in the arguably most iconic of all superhero vehicles, the Batmobile. Unless you're playing Arkham Knight, in which case that just got tedious. The cool factor of this vehicle is simply off the charts with its sleek look, stealth capabilities, and more gadgets to make the cue of James Bond fame come true. You might be thinking that this super-powered vehicle being included in this list means that this super-powered vehicle is included in this list. When it comes to zipping around the fairways, this badass golf cart sports 6 28-inch versions of the bigger counterpart. It also takes the paint job. I mean, look at this thing, it literally looks like the Tumbler's baby brother when it comes to zipping around the fairways. This one is no slouch either. It sports a 6 horsepower electric motor that effortlessly zooms it around at 38 miles per hour. 6 wall-crawling gloves and boots. Spider-Man is one of the most relatable superheroes of all time. He was just a simple real-world kid with real-world problems. How he gained his superpowers seemed grounded in reality as well, unfortunately, gaining Spider wall-crawling man's ability by being bitten by a radioactive spider. But that doesn't stop us from trying to get as close as possible. This device is mainly just a flat plate with a lot of tiny holes with water in them. When an electrical current is introduced, water slightly seeps out of these tiny holes, just enough for the water to create surface tension. They've already succeeded in creating a 1-inch tube plate that uses surface tension to adhere to leaves, generating a force 100 times greater than its body weight. They've already succeeded in creating a 1-inch tube plate that uses surface tension. The myro band. Imagine being able to control everything in your house with a button arm gesture. You can be like Tony Stark in his high-tech garage/lab, or you can imagine yourself as Professor X or Jean Grey manipulating things around them with ease using telekinesis. Well, maybe not Jean Grey. Dark Phoenix didn't do too well, but either way our next super appears and gives you the power to move things with your mind. Oh, and another plus is that this equipment is for sale, so you can own it right now and feel like you have superpowers. Kuratas human ride robot. The 4th. Have you ever imagined yourself piloting Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor? Thanks to the Japanese, the only guy you go to 4 giant robots, and if you just happen to have $1.35 million, you may have a chance to feel what it's like. A Japanese company called Tsudabashi Heavy Industry developed a 13-foot till 4.5 to unrideable mech called kuratas, and they aren't for playing with. I'm not joking when I say the engineers designed the control system to kill them with a smile. They feature over 30 hydraulic joints that let the pilot to freely move its arms, legs, and torso. Currently, kuratas moves around on wheels, but Japanese engineers are working on getting it to walk so it can move around more easily, especially on rougher terrain. I'm confident that some of these Toronto residents will soon be walking and swinging laser swords. Bulletproof suit. The number 3, bulletproof suit. Most superheroes and supervillains, for that matter, have little trouble being bulletproof. The fact is that you don't have to be a Kryptonian powered by our solar system's yellow sun to be bulletproof. Bullet-resistant clothing has been around for years and has been used in military and even civilian applications. The only problem is that all this body armor looks tactical and cumbersome, man. It can't be bulletproof and look sleek and sexy at the same time. Generally speaking, of course, I know some people find a tactical and cumbersome look attractive. Complete 3-piece suits are now available for purchase, all of which are made with a revolutionary bulletproof material that is neither stiff nor bulky. The thing is, you probably have to be as rich as Bruce Wayne to afford one. What are your superpowers again? I'm rich. A complete set of these superpowered suits will set you back a cool $20,000. Zap Kane Stun Gun. Second, Zap acquire Stun Gun. If the success of Comic-Con and its various incarnations is any indication, many people dream of becoming a superhero. Of course, no one can ever be a super-powered Kryptonian or a radioactive friendly neighborhood wall crawler. But if there is one superhero that is fairly easy to emulate today, it has to be Batman. What sets Batman apart from his Justice League colleagues is that he is a regular human being who happens to be an eccentric billionaire. I know what you're thinking: how can the average Joe get started without the backing of a multi-billion-dollar corporation and possibly living parents? I don't know how they could afford such gadgets and be like Batman, but you're in luck because this gadget can get you started without breaking the bank disguised as a normal walking cane. The Zap Cane is a stealthy self-defense weapon that looks and functions like a regular walking cane, but when activated delivers up to 1,000,000 volts of body rumbling power. Enough to incapacitate anyone, no matter how big or strong they are. The best part is that you can own this amazing piece of technology for less than $100. I saved the best for last, but before, I have a brief challenge for you. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you will receive 10 years of incredible luck. Just try it, it really works. Iron Man armor. Wait, is this the number 1 Iron Man armor? Is this the one? I got it there, and I'm doing my study on it. Holy crap, it's real. If the US Special Operations Command, or USS SOCOM, has its way, we'll be seeing someone walking around in a fully functional Iron Man suit of armor in less than a year. Based in Florida, this branch of the US military is actively developing an exoskeleton designed to increase the strength and resiliency of the we're way beyond human limitations. The Tactical Light Assault Operator Suit, or SLAO, is a heavily armored exoskeleton equipped with an amazing array of technologies that makes it quite similar to the Iron Man armor. Although the suit is still being developed, those involved in the project estimate that a fully working prototype will be available within the next few months. After that, it'll only be a matter of time before we see people decked out in this armor from head to toe.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, like and leave a comment to support the channel. We upload multiple times a week, so don't miss out. We hope to see you next time.